Newsload London presents.
Hi, I'm Carrie and Stephenson. I'm here with Danno and Sylvie from My Son the Hurricane. What happened?
Oh, I was crossing the road and a car smucked me.
We're focusing a lot on men's health this month being Movember and such, and specifically men's health for you, Danno. May I ask what kind of underwear you wear?
No. No, that's just what I'm wearing. No, men's health is so wildly important. In my other life, I work with the deceased, and there's a lot of young men who, are ending up on the table who shouldn't. And so I think it's really nice that you're shining a light on it.
It can be avoided if you just go see the doctor once a year.
It's not particularly pleasant, I will not lie, but it's part of the deal.
I'm noticing the crew has fabulous shiny hair. You have boys with long, beautiful Pantene Pro V, almost Fabio hair. Do you have a specific hair routine that you work with?
Listen, mine is not the renewable resource it once was, so I've been doing some artistic combing. But, I think Cooper especially has a particularly nice mane.
Oh my goodness, he's like a lion. He's beautiful.
I know, it's horrific. We all hate him for it.
I'm sure all shower drains fear him.
Yes, no doubt. I'm just waiting for our Rogaine sponsorship, and then I'm ready.
And a live artist, who would you like to guest perform?
There are so many. We see artists all the time who blow us away. Oh, no. B.A. Johnston.
Oh yeah.
That's who I would. If you're not familiar, my God, enjoy.
It's 100,000 million degrees, and I'm looking out on my dried up and rapidly dying lawn. Suddenly, it occurs to me, I've officially changed my opinion on the subject of above ground pools, and I'm looking at my Canadian.
How about you, Sylvie? If you had anybody to perform with, who would you love to?
Any of RuPaul's drag queens. Any of them. I love them all.
That's amazing, and they're fabulous.
Yes, they are.
I'd be down with
In the
that.
hospital, not accountable, we can't be held responsible. Let's give it up. Be aware, self-consciousness has got us scared. Put your hands up, mess up the hairdo. Fuck the things that they compare us to. Pull me into another dimension.
Do you have a favorite dance move when you're not injured on stage, Sylvie?
Ooh, it's hard to pick a favorite. Anything that involves humping.
If you notice,
My favorite.
there's two big metal trusses up there, and those get violated from time to time.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I actually had a whole thing where I wanted to tour Canada and hump every monument. So maybe you could try and do that for me.
So wait another minute, get with it and don't get it twisted. This is it, we're getting to business. Let's heat it up, I'm good.
What do I associate with the word love? Music and dancing and the joy that it brings. That is creating love in a space.
And when we're off the road, we miss each other. And I've been in bands where you cannot possibly wait for tour to come to an end. You need it to end. And this is not like that. Love. Sometimes people say we're like family here. Like, we're not. This is not bullshit. What's really cool is when we first start writing a song, and it's broken and it's not coming together yet, and then there's this moment where you realize if it's going to sink or swim, and in the moment that you realize it's going to swim, that it's going to live, it's like everyone all of a sudden puts everything behind it now because they believe that it can happen.
And when we play that song and the audience feels that too, we're all feeling it up there and it's going back and forth.
Yeah.
Sylvie, you're very stylish. I happen to be wearing an adorable dress in your honor. What's your inspiration to your fabulous style?
Definitely drag queens. I know that's my answer for everything, but saying I like the way things feel, and I'm a lot about feel and movement. So whatever feels good when I'm moving in it, and hopefully it looks good too.
And sort of the poodle skirt gives you more movement kind of thing.
Yeah, and I love I love bright colors, vibrancy. I love rainbows.
And I'm her enabler. So we were at the dress shop today, and I just said, "Oh, just buy it.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, just buy it."
And I did.
Success is really amazing for us, that, you know, to be able to pay the rent playing music, to be able to go to new places, and every time I text Sylvie and say, "We just booked this," or "We just booked that," that feeling of we're about to bring like anywhere from like 12 to 17 people to this beautiful place. Like when we landed in Sweden, I remember thinking like, this is the kind of success we're looking for. Taking care of our people. It's not, you know, those at the top make all the money. It's let's make this work for everyone.
Also, the success thing is about adapt and overcome, and that's like one of my mantras. And I think that like for us, we're always adapting. Like whatever circumstances we face, we adapt to it.
We were supposed to fly to Vancouver. Sylvie called me from the ambulance to say, "You got to drive me to the airport," and I was like, "We might move that show." But I think missed 2 shows. That's it. You know.
You're such a trooper. I can't even, understand.
The show must go on. That's success too. You know, like you got to keep going. You better work, bitch.
Yeah.
I have a headache and I call in sick. You know what I mean? So I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine not doing this. So
And it was-
no matter what is going on in my body or if my head hurts, it doesn't matter. I have to do this.
And it's inspired a lot of people. So I'm really glad I hit her with that car.
I'm glad I ended that with a Danno.
I know. I feel like that should be my ringtone.
It should be.
This is the Newsload.